The Kissaki is the area of the tip of the sword that includes the yokote, the fukura, the koshinogi, and the munesaki. The yokote can either be physically present, which we call it geometric if that is the case, or it can be via polish, which we would refer to as cosmetic. Kissaki can be generally classified as ko, which is small, chu, which is medium, or o, which is large, when taking into consideration the length and width of a blade as a whole. Some might be chu on a particular style blade, but could be considered ko on a longer blade. In ko Kissaki, the upper part of the blade is narrow, and the whole of the Kissaki is small in proportion to the rest of the blade. Featured heavily in tachi made at the end of the Heian period and the beginning of the Kamakura period. Chu Kissaki, being medium in proportion, is the most common found. It is also found in all periods starting from the mid-Kamakura period onward. O Kissaki is large in size and exaggerated compared to the blade's overall length and width. It can be found in long swords, it can be found in short swords alike. Whether dealing with antiques or reproductions, swords can be reshaped, either for artistic or functional purposes. One way to check if this has been done is if the width of the hamon at the Kissaki is drastically thinner than the rest of the sword. That's a sign that Kissaki might have been reshaped. The last thing to remember is that Kissaki are not classified by specific measurements, it's by its proportion with the sword that it is on. If you have a O Kissaki on a 26-inch katana and you put that O Kissaki on a 51-inch nodachi, you don't really have O Kissaki anymore. You probably have chu, or maybe even ko. So it's all about proportion.